Hi there. In this lecture we see an interesting game in 1957. Roberts, James Fischer, Bobby Fischer against Edward Stepans. This is the 58th US Open round 2. We see e4 from Fischer, c5 from Edward Stepans, knight f3, d6, d4, c takes, knight takes d4, knight f6, knight c3. We see the dragon variation, g6, Fischer plays bishop e3, knight c6, f3, bishop g7, queen d2. So this sets up that traditional battery to be able to play bishop h6. Black castles, bishop c4, a6. White castles, queen c7. The bishop drops back, b5. And now, interestingly, there is actually, in this position, two ways of playing it. One is a very routine, ineffectual manner of playing it, and another is very tailored to this position. White play, and actually, it seems white to play and win. Can you guess what Fischer played on white is so strong? This is really quite a shocker from the opening. Okay, it's not, sack and mate on the h-file, as Fischer once said about the dragon. And this is very early Fischer, so he doesn't actually play in any kind of routine way. He takes on c6. He notes a specific tactical opportunity. Can you spot here? Okay, it's knight d5. Yeah, so it's threatening knight takes e7 check, forking king and queen. And if knight takes, there's bishop takes, skewing queen and rook. So we see king h8. Just to put that on the board for you, if rook e8, knight takes f6 check, and it runs with check. Bishop d5, that's another one. So that's just winning for white as well. So we see king h8. But now knight takes f6 anyway, and there's still the threat of bishop d5. Black desperately plays this. Of course, white's winning now. Bishop h6 is a great way, though, to play it. Very accurate. Fischer doesn't let go of accuracy here. Bishop takes g7. King takes knight g4. So the knight and queen are cooperating on h6. f5. E takes. Rook takes. We see queen takes d6. h5. Queen e7 check. Rook f7. And guess what Fischer plays here? Which is absolutely the knockout final blow, in a way. 5 seconds to pause the video. Okay. Queen takes f7 check. Yeah, Fischer is really acutely aware of forcing moves at this point in his career. 1957, yeah. This is just crushing. And here actually he sympathizes with this, and black resigns here. So a really crushing game. That is in quite a few people's collections, actually, this early Fischer game. I hope you enjoyed it. And it just shows, I think the instructive philosophical point is that don't play routinely. There is a specific tactical opportunity to capitalize on here. And Fischer does so. He doesn't play the very tempting, dragon style attack. After b5, he notes there's an unprotected piece on a8. And things are not what they seem. They're not that stable for black after this. Not at all. It's very, very dangerous indeed. Okay, so yeah, this is a very interesting variation. And also, by the way, if we try and desperately look at other alternatives, queen d7, knight b6, what does actually black do here? Yeah, queen b7 would be the best try to sort of protect e7. But it runs into knight takes f6 and bishop d5. Okay, so interesting game there. This tactical moment really, fully exploited. Okay, thanks very much. Hi guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you want more Bobby Fischer content, check out my Kingscrusher TV page. And if you go to the bottom of it, it starts at the bottom with 1970 to 1992. I also have 2 other Bobby Fischer courses. I found him absolutely fascinating to study. So there's 1956 to 62 early in his career, and there's 1963 to 68. So I hope you find those interesting. You might want to check them out, all the free samples. And I hope you really enjoyed this video. Comments, questions, likes, shares, always appreciated. Thanks very much.